Okay, so yes, Abba, a lot of your text messages about my catch was just bring me this, not what you are showing. And once and not the making kind text messages no Eddie Amamo 1760 or text message line Fabri and Jibre and Kinkanina and Famao. Yet in Mekua do Maso say dependable for us, so the lucky about for us, some beams you don't want to see. My making kind time of the text messages about 1760 na intimate coin, but my main indicanda a year and paying for one at make house national organizer for the ruling National Democratic Congress. Ira Kofi Adam Satinasi, with your car by be a come. You may say a koyi.
On Mangana, Benifosu Esafata.
Tinome Koyi. Under the watch of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Now, in Koyi, I think I will be how we have coexisted as a people. In Puntu Juma, Ekoso, it's a insure, insure, communities. Acquire a school, a resabia, or the ECC, Nina ECC. And generally, no, even fight against corruption are issues you better discuss so general governance issue the demeanor even of the leadership ni natural the Nyankopon Israel Nyankopon eyi nipa osefata the obeye mampanyima our John Dramani Mahama.
But I think you're on record as having said what you are going through is in the interest of Ghana. I want you to remember you go through is in the interest of Ghana because at the end of that bitter pill no.
See, sometimes people who are workers are the microphone. You make a say, "Nkofa complaining there o measures be a buy take care or more complaining no. Na no ye shido do enti yenjai na enye Mahama nkwa na obeye oman ni ye enti onje mu ma na make there look ebi wo a wo yare na wukọ ayaresa ye ma wo dro bi there no. Edronu bi wo ho na very bitter nanso osande situation na wo munti
one normal
maybe wo bewu enti wo feel no wonum no saa maybe wo benum no ye ma wo there num no be for 30 days na wo atọ a wo nkọ saa situation no biom one normal ekoduru be 18 days no afi de wo atọ kakra utumi nante ye ni na wo ye before no na wo imagine there o edronu bitanti me jai no menum nia wo ye no you have only reintroducing sa yareba no later na wo hwe Ghana yakọ a certain cyclical situation ye kosoro kakra na ya down ye kosoro kakra nanka all day ye sustain na ade na ye no yetumi nya so mfaso for a very long time no na ya sha se dey ye complain the oh ye njai na ye yi bibia mfio na ya sansala ke aba ground zero bi and na make a day ya endure a certain process akakakra yenye na de ninjina yie na yenye den yenya so so and I may liken to the situation of medicine ebi wo ho a bitter no on any report na o kan
General Secretary acting national organizer John Bodu New Patriotic Party Akwaba me person mu play key role in our body politics. We will make emphatic statements to your supporters and sympathizers relating to Kwame person 2016. Yadi about to onkomodino esiko. If we say for almost like 3 days, what is appearing in the national daily social media and is the stage 4. But when people be sure the true Democrat, no the Infonimbia Meto say His Excellency, ne blah blah blah. We will people be sure the Yameto say Nanado blah blah blah. 2016, General Secretary, National Organizer, MPP, NDC. How do you want issues to be looked at from angles? Is that how we're going to go?
Here, Medas, Mechia na Mechia Omomushe na. I'm saying I feel my
no
member of the official panso. na mama ya mama sharing, especially from a lot of places traditional media and share that alcohol. We share the northern part of the western region, Brown Hafu, Upper East, Upper West, northern region. And because of Mudiko and internet, lots of people eti eshepa na mofidi em say ejuma moye no ejuma sono. Unfortunately, because every day na me move into in town monitor ye, but so far me share that NTBBA very bad in terms of my panel and objectivity of the program. Thank
you.
Na mo koso aye. Ejuma aye enye John Boydu ana MPP asem ana Kofi Adams ana NDC Ghana asem kwan ben ne befa so a ye be ma ye democracy no emu etintim na gebedum pempen so a enhu hia who even is in power. Who your business also to me your business no na etumi ekoso your procurement process also to me muda ho na ni se onim Kofi Adams ana ansa ana say kuno your former minister bi ana say unua bi na wa ben wonti ade ne ba wa nkasa de wa ho den kofa say o me bo man na wa koye later wa koje uska kakaka and all that. I think say to me ne sani depend democracy ya ebeboa on well maybe at the kind and maybe later I'll look at it say oh man is sick no yes I cannot cry oh man is sick so sick say any draw chrono mumia dronum because a drone anoma and from just say bia it doesn't matter who yare na dane the Adania. There's no cure in sight. Considering figures.
Why is there an attempt? Probably always to paint a picture on the part of opposition. Say it's so bleak for us as a country.
And yet opposition and yet governments. For ordinary people, but they will tell you is that coming from me? Oh, the upper wow to be for camera. Now work from Ohei, and now wow, Casa cameraman no call for a job. Be so one Casa because of a Juma Yentino, it be a bad thing so to me account on air about general conditions of our lives. And your opposition as them, oh never and sometimes you know, any didn't come out outside some of these programs. They tell us openly, you understand? And to see said there's some hope in sight, you know, we must see it from credible issues on the ground, based on maybe a budget proposals, based on because we are running an economy. Since the main concern is physical consolidation. Say, modern na modern na amount for more of the services we are providing to them. Now government acting the expenditure so. Because you did mana to don't pay. This is what we are doing. We've assigned ourselves to IMF program. And that is the crux of the thing. In Tinya dia obina eka. A reality ebe hitting. There's no program in place in terms of say ubi CCA a branch now ubi school. What was the program for you? You understand? But coming back to the media landscape and you see, the amana this time, technology, but you see, there are more. Well, most of these papers are okay, online papers. So, Yanton, call your friend is saying, stand so pay weekly daily guide. But almost generate idea on WhatsApp. So, no, my story, no, we are story, no. People ya sanfa no aye na ewo hope na other traditional papers no depending on their political leanings eko pekepe na adane story mo so modwuma mo ye no answer stories eba no na mo picking am ye you understand on a daily basis there are radio stations be this year been a program for the day all the time you understand and we are showing here and that is where National Media Commission minima de kronti a omo twen say yemfa report mransa because I think say on monitoring role no niema e konanya because me as a politician no e be ding amame just say be at the last resort say ya ye mana broso ansa e bia meka say e bia Adom TV and any other TV me person me demo court because yani mun kita hodie no eno na ema politics no economy na ye pese yani mu din kita hodie no ekọ enima we must try to avoid these things so eno na a bit more difficult na ye ekọ enim especially on fake statements written on people's behalf me omodi ayemi o hedo omo acho say je no ma sign me din wa se na ye bovo nti I think say yes sir ebedu baby no ebia ye be resort to a lot of punitive actions against these people are Minjin said that is the essence say ebenya open multiple free fairer and transparent media and say they are cool for it no enye ho na ye ko nti bibia very very dangerous I was say ye hwe ye
Kofi quick one on this now
omahini we eja e wo fi na ye nyina ya ye eja no mo yi fi we eja ni awunim de eye papa ema wo ma no na woma omoko ebi wo ho a o ye a ukobisa ho private o meka chere de saadi di a yen papa ye ne ye mpe maybe ebi no mpede o mu pie ko abontin ko di aggressive de bi kona kusua de enya abofra no de obi bebisa de na papa se o papa de o ha ya adwin dodo wo ye wo adwin de wo be ye leader na wo be busy only your decision on the way I would do on my no based on just nyankofobeka ewa abontin kotin then they want to mean ko enim leadership no is supposed to take very strong decision enye popular contest MP before mo adwenu because omo petumi nti omo adane leadership into a popular contest enti bibini a ko abontin na ko bisa bibini a yese wo ye penyi a wo te ho no o de ubisa ho de edien no wo de meye ama ochina the same people now in omo kanu omo ma emmebre that's what leadership is about and bi o ho a wo be take decision bi a ene maybe wo cameraman na o kanu enye ne de eye no kre that's what leadership is about uju in the time na ye ko school a yes men ko krum men yesi na ye there bon house master bi na o check mu o ye say one friend no maybe wicked house master, wicked senior house master, wicked headmaster. But ene ye hwe ye chia ye beda sampeni for na se de omo ye ni omo ye. So we a leader. We join no kind. Enye ni a omo a wo lead omo ye pese na wakoye ama ho. Ebi wo wa ni a wo bekọ akoye no e de oman no beko situation no ma eye worse. So kasa ye kano ena yese ye ba ye be yese ye hu bi in 2000 jomwedunum ebikura no mukura gallon of petrol ena no boy dindodo ena aban ye insensitive aban no njun oman no hu ena oton petrol 6300 ye to abama hon first action na omuteki was to increase petrol from 6300 to over 11000
in the interest of the country
according to them. In the interest. Meanwhile, campaign. Meanwhile, campaign. Almost 6,300. No, ne boy a dindodo. Tio, ne boy a dindodo. Or there almost 2,000. Or there yet so. Abino and take political decision or take leadership decision. Emma or keep price no. Ewo bibia eda. Omuba ye no. Ni almost yenti so no man tisu. Almost increase almost from 6,300 to that is the way it is. And in kasa ya sorry na it say yen say mine omuba so omube take decision as leaders to move on mind forward. And when you cry, near yeah, more complain to cry.
But socialist oriented, but more decisions are taking are very. It comes across as very unpopular.
Socialist oriented, you know, mostly decision now mo be taking, be affected or more one. Because it has to affect them more to take care of the less privileged. Because abino, but they will see chips compounds. Infinite chip compounds. Who baby I would think hospitals baby wa. Nipa onya chip compound no. Ni awo me kura se a ono only maybe clinic kesi bia wo ho. Ye be hia scanner na yakoye. Who baby I would think akwan no ya ye ni yiye. Nipa ohia feeder road says no omo ye less.
But the issue comes up
so you have to take from you who be or no be me maybe more be more you have to take from me more.
Now value for money is in question.
You have to take from me to go and do for the others.
That is not an issue.
No, make us samba because me more platform like John Bwedu and Tidebia because mekasa. Enti uji free me hwa uya ban uji free me hwa we dey koye ono a oni ano a obekasa no na de bia na me ye de enti de na me ye no na e influence nipa no so a ye dey koye ama no onhu sa de almost immediately because it takes some time for development to happen and even the benefits of that development need to happen enti ono so on ti ase ye na o de bia John Bwedu betra ha na o kase eno no nipa no ti o take time wo a wo ye leader no se wan hwe yie na John Bwedu ne nsema oka na aka John Bwedu kasa dodo omukro amede komo ho no sesi a omu tie John Bwedu na asa no omu jinde ni awoka na eye papa enti mejai
Moses ode mrasem no kono
wo jai pe na oman no e na obebrele.
But the John Bwedu kano is that a reality on the ground now?
You see,
because of him say
near John Bwedu kano may be the reality for the time, the period that we'll go through that process. But the ultimate result of Nyawo Yenu is positive.
Fixing
for
it.
mine, fixing it. The fixing process.
By the time it takes for you to fix it. Time it takes for you to fix it. But that is the problem. But you have the opportunity to fix it earlier.
That's the thing. It could have been fixed earlier. And then I made the malaria here situation. Malaria, we have malaria. A simple antecedent and modakwe. One fat and noir. Now we cover paracetamol, we knock off the symptoms of malaria of headache na ekeka hunu. Some malaria parasite na ewo wumu no ono paracetamol enkum no. Ebekwa edidimu akoha with other organs. Enti adi anka simple antecedent amodakwe betume yie free hono. Say ade wo hia afia ni yekura surgery.
Okay, but John,
that is the stigma. But speaking on media issues now, I think a worrying, of course, debia mekamasen the conflicts anantokwa ACC wa amama bebre no bi ho asa na eshase. But then no solution is found through conflicts though. Meaning na assembly beba bia kasa as we go go into afia yebeto abia na yebeko through the election process or there ebisa ye hu de ni ameka no kra na ni amebe tro no and because we try ye be kan no maybe ye be reference to it because enye bibia na memewo. So I will also base on those write-ups to make comments about it. Then wow, wo di kan wo fa pen wo be tro no bisa wo hu the idea wo ye or the ebeko ye ni mana or the ebeko ye tia na or the edintokwa beba.
John
now,
probably
when you answer there why there then you don't have to.
We'll tie it into
but let me quickly
but what the to us what I'm saying the improved corruption ranking an enviable feature abeto dwaban matters on corruption aban seems to be gradually getting there, improving upon its performance and fight against corruption per a year report via abeto. As to how you see it, you become about for the opposite can achieve nothing called that issue.
Papa na ose ono de busian kwa no bebo and that she ni ho a obetumi de ne monthly income and an yearly income aye no busian no bebo no bo busian na ebi opese osi store wo fia na wa ma nipa ko be si store na ma no ono ne enhye da sign contract papa o no wa tisika no ma na broso ama no so obi opeso be painti efie o painti e be cost 1,000 no na papa no ama ne 10,000 and over
wa ama ne 2,000
wa ama ne 2,000 sa papa we ye papa bone nti sa papa ne ka kire me say ono ne nim de ye ma me ene ba very well say owu a e kana we gya no me ene me ma ne baba betua no sa papa na nye papa e wo se me tie no papa e wo se continuously me kire ne say ade we a wo ye e di asem beba e be ma efie abo e be du pempenso bi no sika a wo gi for a month no kra no e ka e wo se etua per month no ye nye bi kra na edidi na che every month na wo se ye bobesia and se edidi sa papa yi ene aban we
nyoma o
aban we nyema o ye no
wa ka ne tra aban we na mo be no
me say aban we nyema o ye no say you like him to papa your papa bonny
but aban o mama instance so that you just come in
say aban we say you like him to papa or your papa bonny.
Two good examples. Now, so bet me abuamia. Abaya waba one also one manage electricity crisis. No person will fix it. Now, or demonstrating how to fix it. Abaya waba the fight against corruption. The ranking I improve. These are two major areas: energy, corruption. Who should say abaya bonny into that?
Can't person be zero about corruption.
About corruption.
Because these are people. Last corruption index are for a year. They don't even have the right. It's not true. Government does not accept it. It is a worst index so far in last year. I buy. They didn't agree with it. So they did not agree with it.
The opportunity.
A condemn actually and say, oh, a perception. Na ranking, no class say. In this is they are working. Men can say.
Because
unless of course it's here, Oma can say, oh, Standard and Poor and our Transparency International. I did almost year over the period, you know. But I don't even have to waste my time to go there. If you say corruption in your idea, go beyond perception, a reality. Say abang bang, and na obi. You be man a contract. Now buying nangasa ajia tum say contractor mama ni pano, mama ni sikana manabroso. Now the attitude of government is that yentina se na physically bibra. Abang bang. Say, when crying be yes idea no. I say uwo fie. Na wa shada bie upon ato. No bia be wiao. Utumeche no. The oye ya na say fa niam na bra. Leko. Niam no go to me design so on famba. Na we are. Sa your friend is saying buses here omo ade buy. Basa customized basa wa wakra me dia brel. Not because you have a campaign, you know, who press a picture, colored picture, a tally bus in the you know. All the other presidents in the they're black and white. Now, the end of the year, they can see a colored picture.
By in act, in a search, you know, is indicative of who is the present president.
Whatever. Whatever. Son, I'll pass away.
Black and white,
Adia, Ubenya companies. Etue sika aye. Who decided say one kasa ube tue sika. Say o mine sika no e de aye. Ade no woman contract no from the yenya no. Woman contract no ye contract ni wie and so who started procurement process. Na say one kasa usika ena wakoto bus na upenti wa obe use 31,310 million Ghana cedi e dia a penti bus ho e dia nipa bonisem no e dia nipa bonisem no and the attitude now is that oh yeti sika money pa ena Ghana ha semikra 10 million Ghana cedis na ye excess of what e was semikra na chese free money no so 10 million Ghana cedis edi mi ho for 1 year menya 3 million Ghana cedis free or higher inti meni aban koye contracts na aban tisika mane bro so de mame na di aban be ya ne say oh fesika ne bra 10 years na me fan buy me crash sika na eventually cry me to which they will not pay because RG Zoom Lion and Ajida sika e ka say omo adi sika mana bro so omo ya ho kire wom omo ya yakodunso mu for close to 4 years the problem of dunso no enye say you need generation capacity primarily financial situation.
But you are talking as if Sabano is making any effort in trying to.
Effort, yeah. What is the effort?
These are processes and procedures.
Process being,
and you are coming from
close to.
You are coming from a law-abiding party. Party that believes that.
What is legal about it? Say what is Sika? Supply computers 100,000. One for procurement process more. Who can law and
correct.
Now the amount because madam for now. Me the amount. Eventually, a buying and investigation who say 100,000 a cry a cast on supply cry or supply best 25,000. In the excess of close to about 100 million Ghana cedis, also deba. No prosecution, nothing. The agreements, the any cotton them say, oh, Sikana Brewery, Sikana Dorso, Dodo Febibra. A buying and casa who can rule of law and regulations and law and
procedures and
precedents and all that. I'm a president in the one. Say every month, make year Sikana back 14.1 million. Per free a buying for no say for the past 2 years. And I'm telling you, time value for money. For the past 2 years. Oman kasa kwatena dem say Oman agree say you bet you Sikana back no ahin no motua so far.
Okay, so you had to wrap up. So in essence, this report no
ahin na motua so far.
In essence, the improvement government seeks to get.
Me person me tie no because Omonji Transparency International Jida. You understand? Sa smarty painty mamento basi business. Attorney General Kasa report yet according to CTFM. And they say the recommendation of a buying Nankasa lawyer to the presidency, they say, in Kofua omuye involved, no, you prosecute you. Then they say from a buying. A buying say, oh, Minister Visima resign, and no, Sikana Abroso Fabra. What kind of government is this? Now catch them and say, me yare. Na esika u de be ma me di ato malaria duro no wan fa ma me na u di sika no chiche ma wonko ofo mo mu di wi a wa be ka kire me say o me yare no me nkoso u ma me sa malaria duro u di sika meant for development e ba ni di develop we a nke ye economy na expand dia you bet to enya more taxes and revenue.
Okay.
Because difficulties are here.
Okay. John Messaba also because space for questions or presentation. But Kofi, Abayam would disagree to some of these reports. This time you want to clap for perception, corruption perception.
Unima, MPP for as a political party and some of its leadership, I don't know what ni omo hwehwe efri Ghana omo tumi sheda kofa report bi a enka report normal reports no na omo di report na abeche ho eden na aban react to ni aban ka the last one now, or the Kasafa who says here, the fact that any Transparency International report CPI, there were proper corruption perception index report our moye. Enu say ebinum koye survey. Now when in Ghana they rely on the Afro barometer CDD4 and no more kasem. And a banker there be ye proper standardized way ye the measure corruption. Ye the rank a mine. There's a difference between survey now any CPI corruption perception index. But as a man make a for John Wedu for more here because John Wedu nim be wa sheda. One of the principles yen sheda enkata ni ayenim ye no kure no na yenka ni ebema nkofa adwende say na identity because on him the clear difference between corruption perception index Transparency International 4 year any near omode ba abontia MP before the nama omoye de Ghana is the second most corrupt country in Africa.
But Kofi under the watch of NDC.
Oh,
you say the fight against corruption has been that easy for me?
Of course, fight against corruption has not been easy. Senke easy anka President Kufuor and the MPP inka the corruption as old
but
as
demonstrating
Adam.
enough for somebody to me.
Say easier anka MPP for President Kufuor inka the katashishe no proyeno efri ye na Adam na Breso.
Now probably be some of these utterances omo pie kwa abontin no.
Omo enintina yen ye di hu dwuma no a yen kasa. Wait na President Mahama Kaye. Also corruption it's say mass murder. Uni murder wudi ewu any murder. Na yeka mass murder eno enye nipa kro na wudi ne wu bebre na woka omo bomu na wa spray weapons of mass destruction eno ni mass murder no President Mahama say kata hihye no proye no it say mass murder wanka de we free ye na Adam na Breso. So the commitment to deal with it no one ka so de ebisi ewo na aban no ma obekata so President Mahama ya aware the nkofo a ofo honde ono woni ye adwuma no wa enye soro abofofo omo ye Ghana for ya ye chi nkrofo de bia ye de wonu kokot no Togo for na ye kochi wona ana Burkina for ana Avoria for ya Ghana for ya no so fa ho enti ose wo ye bibia ensem fata woni mra no be ye den bedi. That is the way to fight to say that.
You look as you say, Momana money, you know, too soft and brown for
who allow no flow so much. Who allow when this one question?
Forgive me. Fortunately, on your part, who are being more questions about.
And so who allow me not me flow? Then that will be sir. That will be sir.
Me present viewers in shall test here, but do the
flow. Corruption perception index yenina yenima ya jiatum no. Even this year yen ranking no ya improving to 7th position, seventh best ever Africa. I think about 56 or so ever the entire 168 plus countries are here ranking ever the whole world. And improved in terms of positioning. But actually, no figure now. Last year, now, young gentleman, we did better.
Oh.
Last year percentage, now year 48. Now the statement, Minister for Communication in Sasha, he admitted that even though in terms of percentage point, there is a drop from 48 to 47. In terms of ranking, you improve so much. So how can we be accepting 47 and accepting 48? We create here shares as if they are CPI. Expose one and then not still go back there are buying on GCPI, Transparency International reports on Jintum. Are buying deny any Transparency International report. CPI, undenied that. And a clear indication, any the right standardized measure. Yedi Juma. Omuka no team. Jeddah was established. Nanuyana ye proper statute mahon. Yede mrano de call parliament, ma parliament. Or G2 ma say your actor back the youth employment program. But not more a certain standardized operational situation. Omahini say me ni Jeda. We a company, John we do a company. Now more approach me with proposal. Now me man on the sikade. Mon fan di juma bi. Now later a pie base per the condition all there me ye juma no. Kon wade me babesia. Busia banu me ma wo company ana John we do company skade on fan ko di juma no enka me mandate ho. Enti busia bia me bo mamu no wrong. Kon wade me de ma ho. O mahini why employing crofile no one ye juma o moye Ghana for. John Wedu I employing crofile o moye Ghana for no one ye juma. The only way to make wo companies not to survive is to go into an agreement because wo nye boni bia. John Wedu so nye boni bia. My boni. John Wedu nye boni bia oh. John Wedu nye boni bia obeji basa from memo ho. Or the koye juma nti onye boni bia. In order not to collapse John Wedu no company and our company is to negotiate with them. See, can I obeji as Bosiano? Me ni mandate sade me ma scanner as Bosia. We can do other programs and here then refund the scanner. We cannot try you for a criminal act. One committee any acts of crime.
But negligence who?
And I make a me and a committee. You are very representative to all who say yeah, me candidate. Me and a committee that negligence. Enye wo did there sikana me the man as Bosiano or there we then wo the baba.
So what no dey near
that is why are you not aware that Jida officials will be cry or you sitting MP or go through trial
Pele
Abuga Pele wa bonidi. Are you not aware? Ye nima. Are we not aware? So you better now you pretend as if there nothing is happening. Me yes na income mandate who pay the understanding. I am on trial.
You're not facing a journey.
Who are we a company who benefit and who maybe the only punishment I will be suffering there. Sikana ka ube to over a longer period. Says you there what they back within the shortest period. Some of them have even finished paying.
Okay, so no matter how the situation may be, on
energy, that's what they say over your time, baby. On energy issue, John, the heavy investment are buying aye. They be an uncle for because just cash flow, say this, say that. Yes, cash may be part, but no credit I owe Ghana. Akosombo, Maye, 1,020 megawatts. Bon, Baye 270. Bui 400. These are the combined capacity. With the Nina Boma is going to give us about 6,600 and something from hydro. Any amino worker say hydro is contributing less than 300 megawatts.
No matter
meaning that. And not just about cash issue. About our main depending source, away.
No matter how the situation may be, MPP will still win this year's election. Fire ban all NDC peoples.
I am here. Fire is not burning.
Good morning, Omayene. The ECG have cheated us for a long time. They only create and share. Could you believe that an ordinary typewriter holding SSC certificate take home 1,890 and the humanity share? I can't talk much about it. In 2 parts, get a privilege, work there. I think Samia did not understand the word failure. What did she do for Jomro when she was the MP? Titus Wellembele. I tried to send money to the child you brought to your show yesterday, but was told the number has exceeded possible number of transfer and no Barclays Bank around. MPP promised giving jobs to Ghanaians by asking people to go and register with Labour Department, but give no work in the long run. Dixon will do corner fin. Oh my good morning. Please say hi to John Boadu. I really admire him. As for Kofi Adams, I detest his propaganda. He always defends wrongdoings. Okay, John. So corner up with a lot of.
I'm saying Kofi. Me jidi sa udi no crack a crab wow. If you say, Jida, so it is not only about loans. I demand companies in here, so I'm refunded. So why do you want to deceive the people of this country?
Deception.
It is.
Why
it
do you
is about
want
what?
to deceive?
It's about what?
It's about computers. Can you please?
Is it computers that they are paying back?
I'm saying ignorance.
Is it the computers that they are paying back?
Because Abuga Pele is not in court because of Majida for loan. I need some money loan.
I am saying that the man is going through trial in Jida-related issues.
I just listened
to you.
Okay,
Kofi.
I just listened to you.
Okay.
And your loan in T Jida my company. Na enunti na buying say on Fasikanembra. At least Abuga Pele is in court not because of Majida for loan. Because you're my contractor. Yam for procurement mu because you're my contractor company na your man contracting when deliver you tua ni sika man bro so aban we penny aban o tu tua we ya adwuma ma aban and that is why I see say a massive mass murder aban said that person queen mass murder.
Hey.
Yes, because but describing corruption.
Hold your fire. We have an extension of time. You could try 1 minute back.
But describing corruption as mass murder.
But you know how mass murder. So minute back when come right back. We have extensions here. Yasaba, a lot of your text messages about Ebejebre na yakani nama. John, on the point of mass murder.
Yeah. Said the president Mama Nkasa described corruption a mass murder. And Kofi, Mr. Don't deceive the people of our country. Say loan and conform Kojena. Smarty business, loan ben of Kojena. Smarty business. Loan ben of Kojena. Oh, in my view, are buying corruption, baby ade omakoduno. And it is a reason. One of the main reasons enti ayi sika enso yen because why imagine sika ayi tuatua yi enye sika ayi tua for adwuma aye ya amayo enye sika ayi tua for ade aye to improve the lives of our people na sika na sika boom 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 so where ye dey hu poni o because a lot be unti asese Uni aban ye adwuma we go through tender process we win tender kra no process how be film siketua no ye 1/3 of job no kodu baby and all the application be call and answer ni yentu it is I when deliberate because I've worked with government in my private capacity. Na minimbra ye bre when we cry when you certificate cry no usika je beside any contractor in this country contractor bia or go through fair means of getting contracts na ye den na bi mu de omutwin enema oma ye council no enye farfetch enye obi a enwanwa we nua yire banie we adamfuni that is all friends family and friends. And I hear Jessica no more. Kofi Adam saying, tell me, one statement of government. Almost GCPI 2 ever for the past 7 years. One statement of government. Oh, who decides to buy Tana or Memoir? Say, Nipani ya idea na ekogensi uno de. And you wait for Zukwatine, friend is saying, Omaneboama. One statement of government. Last year, last 2 years, last 3 years, last 4 years, last 5 years, last 6 years of government. I acknowledge say no cre ye disika boni. No cre ye renam emana to dompe. No cre ye we sika boni. Ye nye effort we are.
But what babe mu pay your choice of where
ye
we sika.
Mass murder. Then na ye where say mass murder. And that's how the president described corruption. Say, oh, yes, I know a first degree felony. Mass murder. Mass murder. That is how the president sees corruption. And because you must be laughing. Because lowest cry. Because uko interland said they're okay. Uko on the ground. Problems and challenges. And come on the ground. Sometimes you need 2,000 Ghana cities. You call Amenfi West. A crabby war. Agneson for be MP. No to me a year borehole, mom. Borehole now I say for the past 5 years. They need only 2,000 Ghana cities. So omo de be prepare. Na omo tu enya nsupa. As a result, say omo nya nti say bi nsu akese kra ewe na nsu ketwa. Baby omo sansuo, omo se nkwara ne develop yare bia. Omo de call hospital no. Survival rate be 20%. Na nkwara ne wu okromo. This is the mass murder President Ekano. That is what corruption does to you. Say ukre sika. Sika eye for energy. Ya da dum so mo ache. Now we are buying. We say who the be penti bas ho. Sika we say dey solve energy problems. But
you are unable to probably rubbish the painting on those or branding on those buses. Probably your difficulty be sika akọ into because it's another.
PBI is value for money. As for judgment as to say or some more year and I say ni some more year. Any a different matter.
So what we need to say?
Me party say.
Sika akosa
I know a different matter.
In terms of getting our priorities right.
For instance, yeah, I know your priority. Cry. I know what I mean. Touch it. Remember whether or not say you create sika to solve our energy or sika meant for our energy situation and development of our energy. No, you have go painting buses. So I no problem ma. Say a proper priority. Say scale of preference, no. Oh yeah, an opportunity cost for doing that in a thing. I mean, because I mean, for now. But I said, Wakoto TV, uni TV wofi. Now, Kwara, Ekwa Bonting, Ekoshe TV. As a result, it created problems with Brema. Now, so Koto TV, TV I bet you are turning 3,000, Wakoto 31,000. And yet, whether or not TV ni you
cost.
Adia o ye no. What cause mass murder?
Wrap up.
What cause mass murder? Because a depriving conform a bray of Omojuma. Because as the Kana de Koye no, meant for energy.
So another issue, sir. Another issue, sir. Government is not getting its priorities right.
No, I know the Obianim. Oh my dear, to some incompetent.
And as Obianim.
No, so my dear, to some incompetent. Dada. Inti we are incompetent, our priority no be wrong. But even getting the priority wrong, no cry, no. Who cause some mass murder? Who decision? Emanipa bebre, ewu. This is where we are finding ourselves. So let me say, for me, no, me chitumpa say, any attempt to fight corruption, good. But on my attempt to wait there. And your attempt, Papa.
Weak.
And you're just weak. An attempt to deceive the people of our country.
An attempt that exposes people's wrongdoings.
It does not. It does not.
People go through the process.
Mami can't you know? SARS Martin business. You need the man by. Nka will be better one. A copy or parliament. Now minority leader. Because the total amount of money used for painting now. Or divided by the number of cars.
Okay, national organizer, NDC. Omahini, first and foremost, no, they who there say, a buying ye na jinde or koye bonia, a buying betuma katabonia. Now, where there or koye so. So you must have the understanding clearly. The ubia anshadant naho, sigwa. Anye ne agenda de o ye koye bibi ama ya kataso. That is what you must realize. And then okay, also I didn't copy parliament. May shall say from the issue of smarties now raise here. One or the report no call parliament. Enye report in free finance ministry na ekoya. And this abanye na adwin there, okay, me na my margin there, me ko yesi. I don't know from right from the beginning, minim there ye boni, and na me ko ye. Ye then na abanye nka ye bibi enkata so. So it should tell you that somebody erred. An individual a man responsibility to do one thing or the other no erred. Say ya buy na join there me kwa koye sa dia nka ban betu ma pe kwan bi aye den akata so. En parliament.
We have been in government before. No, hold on, Kofi. But the fact that there's even an exposition doesn't mean that Abana, they will come to that.
Yeah, no.
But I want to tell John, say, Abana per se, or Katas Nyoma Bibrisua, or who quite machine, I'll bring to me a Katas.
Now it's not always. Now it's not always. Now it's not always. Oh, mine, okay. So within 2 seconds.
But the other side of it is that the fact that there's an exposition.
Maybe, so within 2 seconds, we assess from not true to not always true. Yeah, okay. My young cousin.
Now we
me analyze gender issues, you know. Me ana Penya or Noah or take those decisions, you know, is going through trial for other reasons or whatever actions now take it. Or more yekade or more refund this can. 1 year boni biao. Even smarties they are or more kind. Smarties, when him there or more, they have a contract.
To that effect.
With an agency. There yen ye be this ajume amau. Say na ye be charge you. Wajiatum and one call agreement. You have a contract with them. Contract now and one is valid. It's valid. And yet they almost sorry call office or no mukra itu no mukoji sikadeo fadi maye. They went through. You sign a contract with them.
Then go for represent your interest and I'm watching.
And then America, that person must be dealt with. Now the minister on now also ultimate responsibility. And you know your contract no directly do, but on no ultimate responsibility. And then on the can ye resign watching away free that position the brain also. So when you then in her understanding, now ultimate responsibility now. Or no as minister or the official we need the human and you know it's been punished. Of course, there could be other persons along the line now. Then you know one be.
Okay.
But there are many other things. Look, National Service Secretariat, long before our President Muhammad Babaye president, long before our late President Babaye president, now you name Niema Kokoso Ewo National Service Secretariat. Kofa omudi go sishishemu omudi sika and so on and so forth. And then na President Mahama ye oma BNI for ekomu. Any amino roka say a number of service secretariat staff, district directors, national secretariat officers, omu go through trial. Meaning na fight against no. What catch there Pioneer Airport also National Health Insurance Authority. Civil and other public servants are politically related. Bonia omudie. Na yenya mampenya oye focused on fighting corruption. Very, very focused. Look, and your case Oka say, I don't know whether John Wedu forgot about the British diplomat omo package contract the man was on the obre onye Ghana ni kura o British ni bisamu obe catch o and the MPP administration energy contractor omo package the man there o onjin ko enye Ghana ni o enye Ghana ni o but John ye no ye friend propaganda in Trinity Say una ukura we national organizer, we acting general secretary, we director of operations now. We propaganda ne dey ebe koso. Propaganda in Trinity. But I will treat.
If you wrap up in a second,
let me finish up.
No.
Yesterday.
Oh, yeah,
no.